All right, welcome to the Kilberg Show. I'm your host, Brett Kilberg. Following the Giants' past 2 out of 3 World Series, I felt it'd be great to bring on a legend. He's been with the organization for 50 years, Mr. Jim Davenport. Welcome to the show, Jim.
Thank you, Brett. It's a pleasure being here.
So, Jim, opening day, 1958, Giants have just moved from New York to the West Coast. What are you feeling?
Of course, it was special for me, Brett. Of course, being a rookie and coming along at that time, because I went to spring training with the Giants in '58, not knowing where I was going to be in AAA ball or with the San Francisco Giants. So, luckily enough, and I did make the ball club coming out of spring training, and I think, my manager had an awful lot to do with it because Bill Rigney at that time was the manager of the San Francisco Giants, and being the next infielder, he kindly took me under his wing and helped me quite a bit in spring training. And I think coming along at that time again with players like Mays, McCovey, Cepeda, and those type of ball players, I was not a home run type of hitter or a big average hitter, but thank the good Lord I could catch the ball. So that kind of helped me. And of course, like I say, Bill Rigney had an awful lot to do with it.
Right. Okay. So opening day was at Seal Stadium. A lot of Giants up-and-coming fans really don't know about the place. How was that, and where is it?
Brett, it was down there like on 16th and Bryant Street. It was a ballpark that seat about 22 or 3,000 people, but it was a very good. It was a AAA ball club ballpark before that, and the Boston Red Sox AAA team was here in '57, so they had to leave when we came here. But it was the infield was very good, and the fans, of course, we filled it up every day. Is in 1958, but it was just a great place to play ball. It was cold, like not quite as cold as Candlestick Park, but
Yeah.
it was cold. But it was, of course, being my first year, I could have played in Alaska and it would have been great. But I enjoyed it. It was fun.
Well, speaking of Candlestick Park, all of the people have heard, the horror stories of the weather. Bring us back to that.
Well, Brett, I felt more sorry for the fans there because, being out playing, at least we kept ourselves warm. But the fans, it was a tough place, no question about it, for the fans to come. You see them all bundled up. But like I say again, it was, it was my first year. And my first season, that was like 3 years after that or 2 years after that. But it was great, but like I say, I felt more sorry for the fans than I did the ball players.
Wow, yeah, the fans must have been cranky. Hitting there wasn't a problem,
It was. It more favored a right-hand hitter. Is people that's been to Candlestick Park, the wind blew from left to right, and it probably took an awful lot of home runs away from a hitter like Mays and Cepeda, and probably helped a hitter like McCovey because the wind blew from left to right. But it was a tough place for right-hand hitters to hit the ball in.
Yeah, you had Hall of Famers always on your team. You made the series in '62. It just seems like how you didn't make it so many times to the series. Was it the ballpark or?
Well, I don't know where it was a ballpark, Brett, or the way we played ball, because we kind of lived and died by the home runs in those days. We did not play real good fundamental baseball to manufacture run because we had the home run type of hitters. If we didn't hit the ball out of the ballpark, usually we got beat, and that's about the way the season went because we had Mays, like I say, McCovey, Cepeda, and Felipe Lou. We had a lot of home run hitters on that ball club, so we kind of lived and died by the home run, but we did not play good fundamental baseball.
Right, okay. Well, you brought up a lot of good players, and now a bunch of rising stars through the organization. How does it make you feel when you look at people going up?
Well, of course, I still work with the kids in the minor leagues. And
Jim, I'm actually going to have to cut you off right there. Jim Davenport, legend in the Giants. Thank you very much. Have a good night.